What is going on, ladies and gents? How are you doing? Welcome back to another football recap video, doing a recap of the Bayern and the FC Koln game. What can I say about this game? Without a doubt, and to sum up this game, Mueller single-handedly carried us tonight. Like, that's the only thing I can say about this game, is that Mueller was the main reason why we didn't even lose this game, because the way just how we played tonight, we were just absolutely, I'd have to say, pretty horrendous. Like, I'd have to say that tonight, our just inability to play pretty better without Lewandowski was just absolutely subpar, and I feel like that it showed in the second half, because second half, I don't know how to describe Bayern's performance in the second half. It was just pretty average. Like, that's the only way that I can describe Bayern's performance in the second half. Was just absolutely dreadful and average. Of course, Gnabry, he had that second goal right before halftime. Second goal before halftime. But after that goal, second half, I don't know what the second half performance by Bayern was tonight, but second half performance, in my opinion, was absolutely average. Like, second half almost put me to sleep, if I'm being honest here with you people, just because, first half was just way more entertaining, and the rest of the team, in my opinion, tonight, they played very shockingly abysmally, because, outside of Mueller and Gnabry, like, the rest of the team, they just completely looked like that they were at times just not even trying, and, it's like, we can't be doing stuff like that. We got to go into the games with a lot better mentality, because I feel like that the mentality today just wasn't there despite the win. I'm satisfied with the win, but we got to prove that we can play even without Lewandowski, because tonight without Lewandowski we just looked absolutely average at best, because this game just proved to me that without Lewandowski, this Bayern team, unfortunately, we're probably not going to get any far. We're probably not going to get far at all if Lewandowski, isn't there, because, we have become a team that's become very, dependent on Lewandowski, and tonight just proved it. It just did, and, with Lewandowski being out, the reason why Lewandowski was out for tonight's game was because, I read that because, like, he's dealing with some sort of, with the pressure from, like, the Polish national team or something like that. That's, like, the article that I read, and that's the reason why Lewandowski just wasn't playing tonight, and that's why he had a big, massive break, So that's that. And, Neuer, he played pretty well tonight. Neuer saved us a lot in this game, I feel like, but, really, dude, we can't be playing like that without Lewandowski. Like, we have to prove that we can play as well as we can without Lewandowski, because it's like, if we can just develop that mentality of us being able to play good even without our top players, then, we can go far, because, hey, satisfied with the win, but I feel like we could have played a lot better tonight, in my personal opinion. That's all I want to say about tonight's performance. But I still believe that Bayern, we still are going to go far. I still think that we're going to win the Bundesliga, because, why would we not win the Bundesliga? Because currently we are tied with Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga, each with 15 points, I believe. Yeah, because Borussia Dortmund, I think they already they played today at all. I think they did. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I believe, I can't tell. Yeah, they did. So Borussia Dortmund, they won 2-0 today against Arminia Bielefeld. So we are tied with them for we're tied with them. I think we each with 15 points in the Bundesliga. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? What's up, Jeva? How you doing? Welcome to my stream here. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Doing a quick recap of the game, and then I'm probably gonna watch the other games today, because today we got the Barcelona game as well, and then we got a lot of other. We got, like, I think 2 pretty decent friendly games today. But first, I want to do a recap of this game, and I kind of, did a recap because I feel like that I have just a lot to say in this video, just because, I'm just hoping that there's not going to be any issue with Lewandowski, between Bayern and Lewandowski, because, I read that it says here on the article that Lewandowski was left home from the trip to the Koln game, so I think that Lewandowski, like, is taking a break so that, he doesn't, like, have too much to carry on his weight. I think that's the thing that I can say. And of course, Choupo-Moting, he filled in today for Lewandowski, and the way that I can describe his performance today, I don't know how to really describe his performance, because he barely gets any playing time with Bayern, just mainly because of Lewandowski. Like, as long as Lewandowski's there, then who's going to take his spot? Like, nobody is just going to be able to take over Lewandowski's spot. Like, if I'm being honest here. But in the second half, I feel like that we were just careless at times, just giving away the ball way too much, and just not playing with a sense of urgency in the second half. That's what I'm trying to say is that in the second half, I feel like that maybe we could have played with a way better sense of urgency compared to the first half. Because first half, I got nothing to say about the first half, man. Like, I was absolutely impressed with the way how we were playing, especially that goal by Gnabry right before halftime, that little nice goal. He had that crazy curling strike, and hey, that was very satisfying to watch him just be able to, score that type of goal and all that. All right, so where I'm on the who scored page because I'm trying to like find out like I don't know why they're not showing because I'm trying to see like what the scores are of the game tonight, because I mean I'm assuming that Muller tonight. Okay, there we go. I'm on who scored, FC Koln versus Bayern Munich, because I think that Muller definitely got the highest rating tonight out of any other Bayern player that performed on the pitch. So today, what I liked about is that that we were very effective at creating the goal-scoring opportunities, and we were strong at finishing today, so that's what I can say about this game and all that. But, yeah, I think that Lewandowski, the reason why he wasn't playing also was because, he's resting because we're having another Champions League game. I think, when are we having it again? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's either this Tuesday or this Wednesday that we're going to be playing another Champions League game, but I mean, it's not really a big challenge for Bayern in this group stage. I mean, let's be honest here. The way how we're playing this Champions League group stage, it doesn't present a challenge for Bayern at all. And I'm just waiting to come here for the knockouts to come here, because that's when the real challenge is going to present for Bayern. Because let's be honest here, man, I'm not really too concerned about this group stage at all. I think that Bayern are going to do just fine in this group stage just because of just the way how we're playing the group stage. Like, you can't have any concerns. Like, so I have zero concerns about this Champions League group stage at all. I mean, I'm not sounding arrogant, but I'm just saying that I have confidence in the group stage and also in the knockouts. But the question is, like, how are we going to fare up against the other teams? Because, I mean, say that we were going against the other teams, like, this isn't really a group of death, if I'm being honest here. Like, it's not like this Champions League group stage is like a group of death for Bayern Munich. So, currently at the ratings, and Gnabry had the highest rating today. He had a 7.9 rating according to who scored, and then Kimmich comes on second with a 7.4 points. After that, Pavard had a 7.1 rating. Him and Martinez, they had a decent game. And then Muller, surprisingly, had the fifth highest rating. So that's a bit shocker. I would put Muller way higher above Kimmich. I mean, maybe not Kimmich, but put him definitely way higher above Martinez and Pavard. Just because, I mean, Muller, that goal by him to score just goes to show you how vital he is to the squad. And I think that that's just very disrespectful that they would just give Muller a 7.0 rating. I mean, yeah, that was a penalty, but still, I mean, for him to take that penalty was good, and it just shows that he could be our second best penalty kick taker after Lewandowski, So that's that. So Choupo-Moting, he got a 6.5 rating today. Boateng and Sule. Boateng had a 6.2. Sule had a 6.9 rating and all that. But I just hope that we can just play better in terms of with a sense of urgency, because like I said before, we didn't really play with a sense of urgency in the second half. I feel like that we got way too comfortable in the second half and all that stuff. And there were times where we looked pretty lost. I don't know. I think that we were pretty lost at times, but still, I was still impressed with the win today. And hey, what can I say about this game, man? Could not have been more proud of my team, for us to be able to put away the 3 points and come up big, especially even without Lewandowski. Now, the first half, I think that it was definitely a penalty, because it was definitely a handball right there. And then Muller, for him just to come in quickly and score that penalty was just absolutely crazy good. And hey, Muller, man, without him, we would have lost this game. That's just my opinion. If Muller was, because imagine how this game would have gone down had Muller not been playing. Like, I personally think we would have lost the game. But tonight, we managed to get the win, and that's what matters. So, yeah, 2-1 win, 3 points secured. So, nothing much else to say about this game, man, except that, I can't wait to see how we do in the Champions League. And just let's bring on the Champions League, because, I mean, Bundesliga, I was excited, but I'm not as hyped for the Bundesliga games and the domestic games as I am for the Champions League, because the Champions League is when it really matters, And I think that this Champions League Bayern can legitimize that they are just not a one-win team. I'm talking about us, in terms of just winning one Champions League, title, and us then crashing out like how we did in 2014. I have big confidence in my squad to the point where I think that we can be good enough to win multiple Champions League titles, because that's what I would love to see, is this team win multiple Champions League titles, because I mean the talent is there. I think that the talent is good enough to replicate, us being able to win multiple Champions League titles like how Real Madrid did. But of course, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But hey, nothing much else to say about this game except that, hey, Muller, he was sharp today. He had that great penalty kick taken. And then Gnabry had that nice run on the counter. And just Bayern's ability to counter, I think, is a big reason why I believe that we can repeat as Champions League winners this in May, or whenever the scheduling is going to take place. So anyways, ladies and gents, I think that's going to be it here with the video. Nothing much else to say unless you guys have any questions you want to ask me in the chat bar. Feel free to do so. But I think I'm going to be here in this stream for like maybe about let's say another 5 minutes. I'm probably just going to read the comments on the Bayern subreddit to see what people have to say about the game, because that's what I do here, is that I like to read the comments to see what other people thought about this game on the subreddit. So let's get into it right now, shall we? So let's see. I'm currently on the Bayern Munich subreddit, and post-match thread. Let's see what people have to say about this game. Where is it? Okay. So yeah, another W for Bayern. Man, I think the last time we lost. Okay, no. Last time we lost. Never mind. All right. So what people are saying about this game is that am I the only one that thought that Alba wasn't at fault for that goal? I mean, it was so close and just barely onside. I read one person actually celebrating that Alba gifted FC Cologne a goal in the match third with a smiley face. Okay, that's kind of irrelevant to read about, because regardless of whether we conceded, we still won. That's what matters. But I'm not really too concerned about us giving away that goal. My concern is how well can we play without Lewandowski, because I mean Lewandowski is like the ultimate rock of the team, Overall, a pretty much average weekend, not impressive against the Lokomotiv. And then again, now I hope this form doesn't continue, because the next 2 games is going to be a torture if this team doesn't step up. Some pointer I can spot from this game, the glaring issue, Kimmich, Javi pivot sadly doesn't work. We really need someone like Goretzka Tolisso that can move the game forward. Good gesture to Flick, though, for keeping that promise to Alba. Now, I can't say anything regarding his performance in the midfield, but it looks like he's trying. On the other hand, Flick really, okay, never mind. Sane doesn't look very good today. I hope he can get his form consistently. Sule looks more comfortable on the ball, and it's good. I knew that this team was missing some quality players. They have good talent, but the performance was average. The only performance I have to say was average was second half, because first half, hey, can't say anything about the first half. Pretty forgettable match, but in my opinion, but given that we played in Moscow a few days ago, it's understandable. 2 more tough-looking away games ahead, and a few key players got to rest, so this was all right. Another tough match. Kimmich really needs a break. Okay. I don't blame Alaba for shooting a shot and trying to get that huge contract. I guess he should not have been the one. He's also not the one who makes the lineups as substitutions. That's Hansi's job. So if you believe that he shouldn't be an unconditional regular in the lineup, and I wouldn't agree with you, there's more criticism we would have to fall on the actual player. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're still dealing with that whole contract thing with Alba, because the question is whether Alba, because we still have another transfer window to deal with. So it depends whether Alba's going to stay at the club or whether he's going to be leaving to play somewhere else. I'm not sure, though. But anyways. Alright, so, yeah. All I just got to say is I just think that Bayern just needs to learn to play with a sense of urgency in the second half, and then we could be alright. So I think that's going to be it with what I have to say, because got nothing much else to say. So thank you to everybody that showed to my stream. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace, y'all.